like that. So now I minimize and I can go anywhere. And
you're just sharing everything right now.
and it's showing us, but I can't see us while we're recording. So
Right.
that's kind of annoying.
Are those your fishing videos?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
but I stopped it and I took the GoPro, so I don't know if it's going to keep loading the movies. So not that one. I finally learned how to, like, if I used YouTube, it loads the videos real quick.
Yep.
If I use GoPro software, it's like, you have
weird.
3 hours left.
That's strange. Companies' uploader doesn't work as effectively. There needs to be a murder in your neighborhood.
Why?
To give it some spice.
Well, if things happen here, it's like the Burbs, where it's a secret. I was just watching that. He's like, you don't know what happens in these neighborhoods. The guy with the ice pick killed his whole family. Skip. And then Tom Hanks has a dream of like his neighbor dressed as the ice cream man with the ice pick.
I feel like all the movies in the 80s felt so like, I feel nostalgic for them frequently. I feel like they were all pretty freaking hysterical and like I wanted to watch
Made
them a billion
couple 80s movies made fun of the 50s.
Uh-huh.
They're like perfect neighborhood, but all the secrets that are in it. So, all right, what is
She's
this?
a code. She's a code one.
No
she is.
internet. Why no internet?
Vallejo. I was in the military with a Vallejo, and everybody called him Valley Joe, just to be ignorant.
They didn't know how to pronounce it, or they
did. They were just being dumb.
Well, when I worked at Papa John's in Panama City, they called jalapenos jalapenos.
Really?
Most of them.
The
military guys knew. They just worked there part time just for cash, but the rest of them were dumb.
Yo, there was this one Mexican. It was a Mexican store right outside of Panama City Beach. It was like on the, well, I'd say like halfway in between like Callaway and down there. And I never knew about it, but when I went in with my friend Falcon, and we sat down and it was all this like Mexican stuff that you could get, and then you could also sit down at this what do they call them at the cafeteria? Like if you go into Denny's, the counter. You could also sit at the counter and there's all these like Mexicans in there, and it was like their place to like be kind of home in the midst of Panama City, Florida. But we like order like a bunch of menudo and like all that stuff. So
Menudo.
Yes, menudo's not really my favorite, but they had a lot
that
of good
isn't
stuff
that made out of blood?
There's like what is it, menudo?
Like
I feel like there's
blood.
like chicharrones or something like that in there, like some intestine or something in there. What is it, menudo?
How do you hotspot with a phone?
If you go to your settings.
Yeah.
And you go to personal hotspot. Yep.
Yep.
Just turn that on.
Okay.
And then that's your password. So you should, I named my phone Christina's phone. You know what the name of your phone is?
George's iPhone.
Okay. So whenever it pops up over here, you just put that password in.
So I go to mobile hotspot?
I don't think so. Every time I've ever done it, it just pops up there as an option.
How would it pop up?
It just like starts showing George's phone over here. But can you click on my adult mobile hotspot?
Try it. Maybe if I try to
George's phone.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
That's weird. But my own house Wi-Fi should work just as good.
Yeah, it's weird.
Let me get my microphone. I want to see if that works better.
Look at the two little baby bunnies over there.
Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. Bunny
You've got
bear.
lots of wildlife going on too. Maybe I've just been like, at my house there is no wildlife. There's bunnies, and there is chipmunks. What year is your house?
Newski, 99.
Oh wow, so it's like really pretty young, 20 years.
Yeah, this was being built while I was in college.
I was graduating high school.
96, 97 was freshman year. 97, 98 sophomore. 98, 99 junior.
You were a senior when I was a freshman in college.
Yep. And then I was a super senior after that. I think I was 9 credits short when I finished senior year. And that's from taking 12 credits per semester most of the
I
time
did the same thing too.
instead of 15.
Yeah.
What I would do is I take 12 credits of real classes and then like a gym class for 1 credit.
Yeah, they were definitely GPA boosters.
Because you could get a grade.
Yeah, I did strength and cardio.
I took weightlifting, golf,
And mine was with the
walking.
The hockey coach. So basically, he had all of his hockey players take the class as well. And so if you weren't a hockey player, he's like, just go do whatever you want to. Just sign in when you come in. And I'm like, this is fine with me. A. Easy A.
We had personal health. And you go in, and every athlete, every frat guy, sorority, it was an auditorium full of slackers because it was a guaranteed A.
Yeah.
Everyone knew, like, you take this class, you're going to get an A. So you go through, you watch, like, movies on health. And then at the end, you get your A, and that was it. So I would say, okay, this next semester I've got like 1 seminar and 1 class that I know is going to be hard and I'm going to get a C- in it. Yeah. So then I take the personal health that semester to get the A to boost myself up. So there was a strategy. I think that part of college is what teaches you to get by in the real world. Is learning the strategy of balance.
About the blind teacher, the blind professor that I had. She was my sociology professor, and the last day we were supposed to do a paper, and we were also supposed to do an oral presentation, and her TA wasn't there, and I signed in, and I just walked out, and I never did my presentation.
And they still gave you a grade?
Yeah, she gave me a B for my paper and an A- for my presentation. So I don't know where that came from, but it worked out well for me.
Maybe she thought you were somebody else. Like it was one of those classes.
I don't know.
Like, oh, Martinez. Yeah, she was good.
There's like 3 Martinezes in here.
Pedro Martinez. Beta Martinez.
Who's Beta Martinez?
Who's the new guy running for president? Beto.
Oh, Pete Buttigieg?
No, that's
Beto.
Butt Guy.
Beto.
There's Butt Guy and then there's Beto.
Yeah, he's from... where is he from? San Francisco or is he from Texas? I feel like there's an extreme thing going on with him.
Texas, I think. And he's the one that like goes into Spanish after he makes his speech.
Yeah.
He's like, Beto, blah, 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 blah. And then the other candidates are just looking at him like, you fucking asshole.
You got the brown vote.
Like, yeah, good for you. But he doesn't, because real Mexicans vote for Trump, I think. See,
I just got this all over.
I
What do you
only
think
have I
so?
only have 3 subscribers.
Who subscribes to
I
you?
don't even know.
Nina?
No,
Maybe somebody followed you back.
no, I have no idea. So I've got a. I can.
Yo, your average view duration is up at 189%. That's
Nice.
amazing.
I'm gonna be Rogan pretty soon.
I believe in you. I buy stock in the Coquinus brand.
Yes, once it's going public. Yeah.
Hello? Yes. Hi, Felipe.
What?
Dang. Oh, perfect. Okay. What is this address?
2 Floral.
I'm at 2 Floral. You're okay with dropping it off? You don't want me to meet you anywhere? 2 Floral Drive, South Burlington. 2 Floral Drive, South Burlington.
Vermont.
Drive. Thank you. Just give me a call when you're in the driveway and I'll come meet you. All right, thanks. Bye. Thank
He's
God.
bringing it?
Yes.
That's cool.
But it charges. It's a $15 charge, though. Yeah, it's not a.
For
It's
free?
not a
I ain't doing it for free.
Yeah,
No.
so I had to call them through the
Through
app.
the service?
Yeah, and then they like kind of link you up to. They don't kind of. They do link you up to
Oh,
a direct phone line.
so it's a plan for people who leave shit in the car.
Oh yeah, it was. You just go to help on Uber, and there's a whole list of things that they can help you with.
Okay.
For a fee.
Nominal fee.
For a small fee. Help. I was involved in an accident. Review my fare fees. I lost an item. My driver was unprofessional. My vehicle wasn't what I expected. I had a different issue. I wanted to report a service animal issue and critical safety response line.
So there's so many people that bring service animals that they have a complaint section for when the driver says, no, you cannot bring your dog into my car.
Right.
And they have a complaint category, which they probably get 50,000 a day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Considering all the people who have service dogs and an attitude to go with it. Like Home Depot, the people that are walking their dogs around, they're just looking for someone to give them a dirty look or something. Where it's like, oh, you got to have your dog in here. You look pretty good. You look like you don't need him. And they're just ready to argue.
Oh, totally.
So it's not finding my GoPro.
Well, my mom and I were walking up in Montreal. We're down the street, and this dog had the service jacket on it, but it was barking at all the people that were walking by the dog. So there's no way that was a service animal. Like, no. It's more like the owner and the dog were codependent, and the owner was rubbing off its own anxieties onto that dog, right. Therefore making it aggressive in public.
Most dogs take on the whole persona of their owners. I can tell when I'm hiking or trail running.
Oh, totally.
The dogs that go totally psycho on you, the owner is right there, act exactly the same.
You should have your dog on a leash. Actually, no, sir. I don't have to have my dog on a leash here. You should read the signs before you enter the trail with your psycho dog.
Yeah, I never tell anyone to put their dog on a leash, but they already treat me like I did.
Yeah.
Like I didn't say anything. I tried to pet your dog and you screamed at me at the top of your lungs.
When I see
or screamed at your dog kind of toward me.
Right. When I see somebody like starting to be like, okay, trying to get their dog under control, and Roscoe's like just off of his leash, I'll ask, hey, do you want me to put him on? And they're like, no, it's just like he gets excited or something. So I at least make that contact with them to not be a total douchebag. But then there's the other people, like you said. They're just out to be dicks to everybody.
But they know that businesses don't like that bad rap where they say, get out of here with your dog.
Yeah.
Immediately that person goes viral online and says,
Mhm.
this business discriminated against me and my dog, and I cannot function without my dog. One of the former employees in my office brought her dogs in and said they were service dogs, and one of the managers like, get out.
Get out.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not buying this for 1 second.
No,
which
because
was great.
you can buy those little vests like on Amazon or someplace on the internet.
Right.
You can just pick those things up.
Yep.
For actual real service dogs, but
Well, what happened was the lady brought her dogs in because people bring babies in.
Mhm.
So it's like, well, I'm going to bring them in, and she wasn't even an employee anymore. So somebody ran to Daddy, the manager, and said, "Hey, she's got dogs in here. They're not service dogs."
Yeah.
So he had to do something, and I respect that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, Will.
Who is that? McManus. Name
Yeah.
seems like.
He goes to trivia with us.
Oh, that's Will.
Yeah. He bought a new bike. See, the news portion is just looking at people's posts.
Gotcha. Then what's new in Burlington today?
What's new in Maine? Saltwater fishing. A couple
Ooh.
guys caught some stripers.
Is that a
But they left
lobster?
the bloodline on.
What does that mean?
When you fillet a fish and there's this red crap in the fillet, cut that off.
Gotcha.
It tastes like shit.
Oh, the bloodline.
Bloodline.
The whole thing.
Do not eat the bloodline.
I thought that was a lobster at first.
Nope. Those are fillets to a striper.
Gotcha. Ooh, who's that?
Wrestler Jeff Hardy arrested for drunk in public.
Oh my god. Those guys.
I do not
catch a
know
break.
that wrestler.
Brother Nero. He looks too young for me to know who he is. I only know the wrestlers of like the 80s and possibly early 90s.
He does look old though. He's got gray hair.
Yeah.
Are you on any Burlington, Vermont in the 90s?
No.
Once in a while, like a lot of times people post stuff that I remember vividly from the 90s, but it's stuff like that. Who remembers the mail carrier who wore shorts all year long? It's like, oh, and then someone will be like, that's me.
Maybe I should follow that just for giggles. Who's that?
One of my frat brothers' girlfriends.
Saratoga Race Course.
Lucky son of a bitch. So the bagel guy is going on a podcast Monday that I'm well, it's a new podcast, but it's on the network that I watch. So I can't wait to see Bagel Man. Did you see that video yet?
No, will you show it to me?
If I can find it. Jenna Lee is 9 months pregnant and played golf.
That just looks so ridiculous.
How do you swing a club?
I don't know. Your baby probably has a concussion already. That's probably a terrible thing to say.
Poor baby. Oh, that dude. He was at Tyndall when I was,
He's Air Force?
yeah, when I was in Panama City, and he moved to Hartford, Connecticut or something. That is actually where my dad played high school football, Dillon Stadium in Hartford.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this...
Your dad was really good, didn't you say?
Yeah, he was good. Scholarship.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Richie moved to Connecticut, and he's from Venice. He grew up in Venice, Florida. Weird.
I'm gonna say Italy.
No, not Italy.
It's like, wow, that is a weird place.
He was
to
all
end up.
right, I guess. Is Buddha home?
Must be.
Oh yeah, Steve
Who's that
Long.
guy?
That was
He looks
Steve Long
familiar.
when he was young.
He looks like Iona's.
He's a Rutland guy.
Oh, what's Iona's Mars dad's name?
Mikey Marr.
Mikey Marr.
This guy's not as big as Mikey Marr, but still big. This guy.
Is this white privilege because he? Oh yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
So
Multiple underage teenage
this
girls.
has become political, of
Yeah.
course, and he's Trump's buddy,
Yeah.
and he was also Clinton's buddy.
Yeah.
And he got away with it for 20-something years.
Yeah.
People knowing exactly what he did. He owned an island for pedophilia.
Yes.
And ran a whole pedophilia ring. Yay! Oh! Easy. Don't break the glass. Where'd you go? Don't lock it. Careful with the door.
Hi, Neen.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? From Pocket's house? Yeah.
Pockets.
What did you do there?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock, so we gotta go to bed.
What do you do today, Neen?
It's not expensive. It's actually, this was $40 maybe.
Oh, that's not bad.
Say hi.
Ow.
What's all this fuzz all over you? Is that from a puppy?
It's from the kid.
From who?
It's not
A kitty?
Yeah.
There's a kitty cat there?
Yeah, there's.
His hair's all over you.
Yeah, because he just opened his mouth.
He had soap in his mouth?
Hey, Bean! You pushed all the buttons.
I pushed the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't. Don't pull these out.
Why?
Oh, I was just looking at the videos.
Ding, 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 ding.
Control key. Oh, you son of a... Maybe I can view it. You done messed up.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, can you come up?
Yeah. Do you want a bath?
Come up, man.
Okay.
Come up, man. That's what she said.
Come up then. I think.
Oh. Cool background.
Where's my Facebook? All right. Yeah, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Okay, inside.
Hi, crazy.